igniting the good news on your screen.
Good evening, viewers. Once again, you are welcome to this edition of Family Matters on Ignite TV, a program that is set for us to know much about our homes, to know much about our families, to know much about our environment at large. Today, on this program, we are going to continue from where we stopped last week. We used that last week edition to commemorate the National Women's Day, but fortunately, we still have a lot of people that really call that they want to call in, they want to contribute their own quota to what we are discussing. That is the reason we are still going back to the topic, the role of women in the society. So I am not alone as usual in the studio. My name is remain ADEJIMI, and I have our mommy in the studio with me.
PEJU.
Mommy, you are welcome. Okay. So from where we stopped last week, because we already had a caller, but the time was not on our side last week. So viewers, there you have the chance, the time. When the time comes, you will have the enablement to call in. So we will receive your call, to receive your own contribution, so that you will not be only us. Let's hear the views of people at home. Mommy, last week we stopped at the role of women in the church. So we are talking about the hindrances, something that really caused it at that time, that they refused women to speak out. But actually, you said we were not asked to keep silent forever. Yes. We were just asked to be diligent, to be attentive, to listen, so that we will be able to grab some things while we are being taught. Yes. So, this notion was really erased from our mind last week, that women were not asked to keep silent in the church. No. They were not asked not to speak. Yeah. They were not asked not to lead, not to we have to be heard. But we must be heard where we're supposed to be heard, not where we are not supposed to talk. We just talk anyhow. That is the reason Apostle Paul just admonished us that sometimes we should be quiet to learn some patterns, so that we'll be teachable. So that was where we stopped last week before the call comes in. Mommy, maybe you will expatiate more on that. Let's know now. You have said it, that not that we are asked to keep silent permanently, not that we are asked not to involve in any leadership position in the church, but what we are being asked to do is what you were explaining before the call comes in, and we ran it up last week.
Thank you. Like we said last week, I said there are so many departments in the church, and women should be very active. You should not be just bench woman in the church. You should not be coming in, going out just like that. Okay. You must have that motive in you. Maybe I want to be in the children department. Maybe I want to be in the youth department. Choir. Yes. We have elderly mother, elderly fathers, young mothers, young fathers. So we should be able to be very active and participate fully in those departments that is our choice. Okay. Then, as a woman, the way the woman will advise youth or the children, it will be quite different from that of the men, because women, we will try to impact morals into the children, to the youth, because women, as a woman, we've passed those stages. As a young girl, as a lady, as a woman. So we've passed through some stages before becoming a woman. So we need to impact those stages, then to let them realize that when you are in this stage, this is how you do it. When you are in this stage, most especially in the church.
We have a caller. Hello. Good evening. Your name, ma, and where you are calling from, ma?
I am Mrs. Daramila Israel, calling from quite successfully talking and to
Mommy, you are welcome to the line, ma'am. Please, we are still on the matter, the role of women in the society. Please, mommy, your contribution, ma'am.
Thank you. I want to take this my reading from Genesis chapter 2 verse 18, where God says, "It is not good that the man should be alone. I will let him and what needs of him."
Okay.
Women in the society, in everywhere, we are helpmates and we are the salt of the earth. And if you want to say anything about women, I want to say that women is non-suitable helper and partner. Women is family, the community, and the world's beauty. So, much more when the society's godly character, women, we are so good.
Yes.
I can also say woman is a children welfare and home caretaker.
Caretaker.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I follow you, mommy.
All right, ma'am. The Bible says, right women in their own house with their own hands, but the finish to let it down. So, before you can be a good woman that can be a good model in any society, even in the church of God, you have to be a right woman that knows how to take care of the children, her own needs, that knows how to take care of our children as well. So, even in the book of Exodus chapter 2, we start reading from verse 1 to that man, time will not permit to read that. But there was this woman that the man wants to marry. That is, hello,
And you have reality, ma'am.
yes, ma'am. So that's one of it. The Bible says, and there was a man of the house of Levi, and took to wife the daughter of Levi as well. And the woman conceived and bare a son. So, women, we are the mothers.
Yes.
We are not motherers, but we are mothers. So God has created us to be special at home, in the church, in the society, even in the whole world. And that is why today is the day set aside all over the world at International Women's Day.
Continue.
So women are also companions. Women are, as you can see, we are companions to men. So we remove women from man's life. Any good wife, any good woman, we remove women from our husband's life. Because by being a good wife at home to that man, she is a companion to that woman. And the women are so good. There is no way we want to talk about women that we want to talk women that are good in the Bible.
Yes.
But our mother, Sarah, is also a good woman.
Reality, ma'am.
Women are helpmates.
Okay, ma'am.
According to that Bible that I've just read.
Right.
So she's created tenderly and made in such a way so that she will be supportive to the husband. And that is why the whole world is celebrating us today. She's a way of mentor to that man that she's married to. And the women, they have shock absorber. They have shock absorber. Women, I call them builders. They are the ones that build the society. It's what is going on in the world today.
Yes.
Yes, good and bad are for women. Sorry to say that. Why I use that statement is because there are some women that are not taking this care of their own. All the experience outside there are some gems, and a woman gives out to some of them. So that is why when you see a child outside, you will know the type of person the mother is at home. So the woman also is a founder And these are the people that are supposed to be correcting. When they find something, they do good about it. So women are so good, they are own keepers.
Yes.
And I am happy that God created me to.
Oh, we really appreciate the last caller. She really delved into who a woman is. So, mommy, we appreciate you wherever you are watching. Thank you and God bless you. Mommy, you are saying something before the call comes in. Please, I'll read it. What did you continue from where you started?
Role of women in the church. That we should be active, and not that the active that I mean is not that to be active and gossiping or backbiting or distract attention of the members that want to listen in the church, because there are so many women here that coming to their church is then that they will remember that they want to see their friend. It's then is the time both of them will think that I wanted to make a call. You know, this thing of a phone call. You see some women, they will tell you there was a time. That is why I said if you want to be active in the church, that your active must be godly. Godly activeness. There was a time in the church, that time, you know, it was during the sermon. So, and I could see the woman very busy writing. So, and there was a time that I missed some points. So, clearly seeing her writing, I'm so.
You have the rest of mind that she will copy everything.
I will copy everything from her own book. So after the service, I just called her, please ma, give me that your daughter so that I write down the one that I omitted. In fact, to my surprise, when I saw the date and the sermon, the topic of the sermon. So I said, actually, this is the page. So I said, I've written all this one. Let me continue. Then the next thing that I saw 6 yards of cotton materials, rods for the window blind, inside that gutter
That
for the sermon. So the balance for the furniture man. So you know, it seems as if they wanted to move to another place. So she was busy writing what she needs and calculating the money, the person, the workers. So that was what the woman has been busy writing. But looking at her apparel, it say that maybe the woman concentrated on the sermon. So, and those are the things that do happen in the church. So most people will concentrate, will listen, will be attentive, but their mind might not be there. You will be far away. And that is why I said, if we want to be active, it should be that real godly activity. And you participate well. So ìṣe wípé bóyá torí gbà wọ́n ṣáàtì wípé káwa náà ká ṣáàtì ní ipa kan tá à ń ṣe ní church.
Everybody watching or looking at her far said,
yes, but they will not know what she has been writing. They are very serious about it, and that makes me to say, actually this one now
she's writing something. She concentrated on the sermon.
So later I went to her and said, Yalagbaja, this is what I saw. Where did you write? Oh, please don't mind me. So those are the things. But as a woman, correct woman, because like I said that there are women, there are still women. So we should be a godly woman, and be active godly in the church. contribute well in the church, and we should be a role model in the church. Should be a woman that people that we can be mentoring people in the church. So the woman that people can copy, that people can look at and say, yes, this one is a woman, is a mother,
not a mother, as the mom.
Like not a mother, but should be a mother.
Yes, mommy has said it all. Our role in the church can not be overemphasized. We are to participate actively in the things of the Lord.
Yes.
Participate actively in the programs, in the exercise going on in the church. Be a good worker, a worker that is teachable in the house of the Lord. This and more are what our mommy has been saying since. So our involvement in the things of the Lord brings about good success to us, to our family, and to our children. So we should not be a spectator.
At all.
Like my daddy in the Lord will say, spectator, don't be a spectator, don't be a spectator. Why was the church go one jail wòran? Be partakers, don't be a bench warmer. Torí pé when tí àwọn footballer bá lọ gbá ìdíje, so àwọn tó participate náà máa gba trophy, náà máa gba medal, àwọn náà ni wọ́n máa délé tó tún máa gbowó. So you too should be actively involved. And you should not be someone that discourages others from participating in the things of the Lord. So be a good role model. So you are a role model to model those that are coming behind you. Be a mother and not a murderer. So mommy said it all. There's a lot of departments in the church in which women can participate.
Yes.
You are free. If truly you want to worship God and receive reward, you must be active in the things of God and work for Him. And be obedient,
Yes.
servant of God. So now the issue of keeping silent and all the rest, mommy has expatiated on that. So I know that now church, the hierarchy of a thing, I believe this should not discourage women from participating in the church. Because we have some churches that there are some doctrine which they must observe. Like a particular church in Sunday service, women are not so active, except they read the Bible, except they sing song, except they are in the ushering department, Sunday school and children department. So apart from that, they cannot mount their pulpit and preach. So don't say because you are not given the opportunity in your parish, in your church, to mount the pulpit, that will make you to be redundant. That will not make you to perform your duty as is expected of you as a woman. And I know as we are all doing this, the Lord will crown our efforts with good success in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Now coming back to the society. How active should we be as women? And this activeness of the thing must be the one that will not affect our spiritual life. So mommy, I want you to really talk on this. We must be active.
You know, last week, one of our mother that called me, I think Mrs. ADEJIMI, she said, women are to be heard.
That you should not throw their hands and sit
No,
inside them.
She said, women, we are to be heard in the society, in an important areas, educational wise, political wise, so the career that we should not be so blatant that I have to run. I'm going to finish everything in the kitchen. We shouldn't have that mind. Because if you have it in your mind that you want to finish everything in the kitchen, it means you will not further.
That means you will be stagnant.
It means you will be stagnant. It means you will not move with the time.
Yes, now you have limited yourself already.
In my line, they will say, don't become an archaic, old, expired something. expired person. You should move with the time. As you see technology nowadays. My father in the Lord normally says, if you are a goldsmith, you better look for another better job to do, because this kind of goldsmith, nobody is going to goldsmith shop again.
Nobody.
That very so if you are this, you better move with the time. You better change and move with the time. So, and that makes it, you know, in the olden days they would say, I am a tailor. They say, even in my place, they say, I am a tailor under purpose. Under the house. But now, no more tailor, but we have fashion designers. The carpenter man will tell you, say, I am a furniture man.
Not a carpenter.
No.
Not the one that will put a pencil
at the back of it. Yeah. No. So, and those are the things that women too. You see, women are learning much. If you see, now we have so many women cobblers. In the olden days, they particular some boss. Yes, so occupation for men.
They limited women from.
They limited them from doing it. But nowadays, àti women, àti painter.
Yes, now the
àti mechanic. Yeah. So women cobblers. So those are the things. Àwa náà gbọ́dọ̀ participate. We should let men know that yes, we are there.
We are not coming behind.
We are by their side.
Oh, yeah, by their side.
We are moving with
we are moving with
we are not stagnant.
We are not stagnant. We are moving. To fulfill the purpose in which we are created as a
we are moving.
Woman.
We are not saturating.
Yes.
We are not saturating.
We are moving.
Just round the block. So we are moving forward. We are stepping forward. We are stepping out.
We are marching out. Oh, Mommy, God bless you. Mommy said, we as women should not limit ourselves. Don't allow inferiority complex to weigh you down.
No.
Politically, spiritual gathering, in all spheres of careers and occupation, we should step up to take our domain too. We are not saying we are the head of the men, no. What we are saying is this, that though we are women, but God really wants to use us out there. He will start using us from our home, gradually neighborhood, to the church, then to the society and the nation at large. So we should step up to our responsibility as women.
Yes.
We should come out to speak for the less privileged. We should come out to fight for the rights of human beings.
It's not that we are competing with you.
No, we are not competing. In any way competing. We don't say we should compete with them. But káwọn náà fún wa láàyè, káwọn náà tún ayé ṣe. And when you look at so many offices that is held by women, though they may be tough, but they are very, very active, and productive.
Yes.
Let's be realistic. Women, when you put them in an office in a position to see to the affairs of things, they perform wonderfully.
Yes.
So this is what we are agitating for. Give us chance too. Let us step forward too. Let us
straightforward.
Yes, let us amend some loopholes in our society. So we are not your head as men, but ẹfun aláyè káwa náà tún ayé yìí ká tún ayé ṣe oore ọ̀fẹ́ àti agbára láti ṣe Kristi àfún wa ògo Ọlọ́run àfọwọ́n nínú ayé wa gbogbo nǹkan tí a máa dáwọ́lé ta tún máa ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin you can see women out there in our contemporary world. See women out there, they are moving for, most especially Christian women. Let us arise to our responsibility. Let's move out and march, just like the woman at the well that Christ met. She went there in to go and preach. Come and see, the Lord is good to me. Oh, He has told me everything that happened. Oh, let us be like the Deborah of old. very useful at home. She was a married woman. Deborah the judge, the prophetess.
Yes.
She was a married woman. That her office of a judge and being a prophetess does not affect her own. Let us rise up again to become the judge of this our world. I'm not saying we are going to judge and condemn people.
No.
Let's rise up as the prophetess of our time. Let's rise up as a Tabitha of today, the cast of today. Let's arise. Let's arise as the Priscilla of today, Aquila of today. All those women in the Bible, Mary, the mother of Jesus,
and Mary,
our role model as Christians. Mary the Magdalene. Look at that woman. We call her a witch, but when she had an encounter with Christ, her life does not remain the same. She was useful.
Very useful
In the hands of the Almighty. Please, let us stand up. Let us arise. Let us be useful, so that when we are no more, one lè sọ nípa tiwa pé àṣewọ̀n ta lè ṣe.
Remember Mary's lesson.
Mary's lesson. Let's hear the contemporary one. Mary's lesson arose during her own time. Stop the killing of the twins. And Queen Amina of Zaria, she did her own. And our mother Tinubu. Then look at this Fumilaras of Kuti, Efuloye, all of them. Yes, they stood up at their own, at the right time to fight for the rights of human race. Please don't let us be left behind. Ẹ jẹ́ ká náà gbéra wa láti ṣiṣẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ gbàdúrà pé gẹ́gẹ́ bí obìnrin, agbára okun tó láti ṣe Kristi àfikún wa ní Jésù. Ọlọ́run á dúró tì wá nínú àánú rẹ̀. We were celebrating the National Women Day. So also we join our hands together on Ignite TV to celebrate all the women all over the world. Continue to march forward. Continue to move forward. Continue to soar higher. And I pray sky will be our starting point in the name of Jesus Christ. Our responsibility is not limited in the kitchen alone. Ẹ jẹ́ ká di ti ojúṣe Ọlọ́run á dẹ̀ ràn wá lọ́wọ́. Till we come your way next week on Family Matter. We still remain your hosts, Joke ADEJIMI.
AYANTOKUN PEJU.
We say bye. Àti flash one.